Well, we just finished the oral arguments in Grants Pass versus Johnson, and this is the first Supreme Court case ever on homelessness.
We came here today all the way from Tennessee.
And what's fascinating is of the 9 justices, 7 of them said this is one of the most complex public policy questions facing the United States and cities.
When I was homeless, I lived in a car.
What became very evident today in hearing the back and forth between the justices is how important decision-making is that should be at the local level, at the city, county, and in some cases the state level, and not with justices up at the Supreme Court in Washington, D.C., who don't understand the local community, who don't understand the needs of the local community. Grants Pass versus Johnson has been devastating to its local communities, cities and counties all up and down the West Coast where the Ninth Circuit is. Just devastating because it's taken away the tools of the city council, the city government, the county governments to be able to deal with their public safety and public health issues. It has gotten where most cities just refuse to, just don't do anything. They just sort of, it's laissez-faire and chaos is breaking out. Hollowing of inner cities. Portland, in my book, is lost. San Francisco's been lost for 4 or 5 years. Seattle is on the edge of being lost. Parts of Los Angeles are lost. So if the Supreme Court ends up overturning most of Grants Pass versus Johnson, or part of it, will be a really good first step. But we're going to need to do more. And I think the second best step would be passing the Andy Barr Housing Plus, which would provide federal funding, at least a third, back into treatment, back into recovery. So even Justice Kavanaugh today in the hearing, he talked about the need for services for substance abuse disorders, mental health, untreated mental health illness, and job training.
18 years of chronic homelessness.
So this is going to be a fascinating opinion. It's probably, I'm betting this opinion is going to take longer than the Trump opinion, and I think it'll take longer than some of these other complex cases they've just picked up in the last few weeks.